Hi guys, and welcome to the full moon in Scorpio reading. We're going to do a collective reading. As always, take what resonates. Some of the messages may be for you, some of them may not. Take what resonates. This energy right here is literally revealing parts of you that need to step up, that need to be able to, it's also very hot here, so that needs to step up. It's revealing a lot of things that can no longer come with you. A lot of things that need to be released, a lot of people, a lot of illusions that we've been basically placing our lives on, okay? A lot of our beliefs on, okay? And it's here to reveal certain parts from the past, okay? As this card says, look to the past. Certain parts of the past that can no longer be repeated, that can no longer come with, okay? You look to the past to just know, learn, okay, and see where you've been and how you're moving and how you're moving forward, okay? You look to the past to be able to understand why it is things happen the way that they happened, okay? You look to the past to be able to move in the present moment, knowing that you have seen and now understand. And basically that is what this full moon is. It's a look into kind of like a reflection of what you've been through so far, and letting you know where you've been selling yourself short, or where you've been accepting less than, or where it is that you need to move differently and not continue to recircle on the same experiences or the same patterns. So a lot of patterns showing up, a lot of new energy, spirit, a lot of repeating patterns that you're noticing, a lot of things that you're noticing within other people. Maybe you're noticing things from people that you haven't really noticed before. Maybe there's certain people that are no longer resonating with you anymore. Like, you used to be able to have conversations with certain individuals, and now you feel kind of like you can't, right? 222, as I said, that you don't feel like you're in alignment with certain individuals and certain experiences anymore. You don't feel like it's like you're a part of it anymore. You feel like you've outgrown it. You feel like you're ready for something different, something more, right? And that's what I kept hearing all week. More, right? To where, okay, you've already seen what you've needed to see. You've already experienced what you need to experience. The lessons have been learned. The test, you feel like you have aced the test a couple of times already on certain things, certain individuals, and you feel like, okay, I just want to move on to more. And I know that there's certain situations and there's certain people here that I just don't care to move on with. Okay, so you have this deep desire of more, okay, of more, of something greater, of something better, right, along the way. And you're just tired of repeating the same patterns and the same cycles all the time, okay? And that is because you have finally reached the end, okay, the end of the cycle. You have reached it. You have already maximized and learned what you needed to learn. So now you are moving on to more. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles here. This is a brand new path, a brand new beginning, where you're able to now kind of explore, but also kind of like I want to say you're able to embody, okay, you're able to embody what it is that you've been seeing and learning up until now. You're able to like kind of like put it to the test and walk. Oh my God, and you have the World here as well. So there are definitely new chapters here being built. The old has closed up, and that's why you feel like I'm done with the old. It's getting tiring. You're extremely tired. There's a lot of things that are being revealed, a lot of like past connections or maybe present connections that's being revealed to you right now, where you maybe thought like, hey, you know, this person, okay, well, this person is okay, or this person is all right, you know, I haven't had, and now it's like they're revealing their truths on their own for you to be able to see, for you to be able to know that, hey, I can't move on, I can't move forward with this type of energy anymore. 444, and that is literal guidance and spirit protecting you and moving you forward. excuse me, ooh, confirmation onto something better, because you've been wanting to see something better. You have been making better decisions. You have been making better plans for yourself to move forward, okay? You have literally, and here's the full moon right here. Okay, you have been making plans that suit more of what it is you desire and what it is you want more than what you don't, okay? And that is moving you into this brand new chapter, this brand new beginning, this abundant new beginning. There is prosperity here. There is money here, okay? There's money, there's new opportunities, there's traveling right here. There's also moving on abroad, maybe moving out of the country as well. See, this is the breakthrough that you've been waiting for, is right here, is on the other side of this door. But you needed to see what you needed to see, and spiritually you needed to go ahead and connect more with yourself, okay? And there's certain moves that you've been having to make on your own. Okay, there's been certain moves and certain connections that you've been having to do on your own, just you and spirit. And because of that, you're able to now walk into a whole new chapter of life, okay? But this right here, your intuition has strengthened tremendously because of these situations and these experiences, okay? And that is exactly what this full moon is for. It's for you to finally release what you know can't come, for you to finally embrace what can, for you to finally go ahead and realize that, hey, I've been playing it small here. Hey, I've been keeping myself in this corner, tucked away in this corner here. I've been keeping myself, you know, for the longest time in this hermit mode, and now I'm ready to come out. But I'm ready to come out differently, and I'm ready to be unapologetically who I've always come here to be. Yes, the 9 of Cups. You see what I'm saying? This is manifestations coming to reality. And it's coming in quickly. See, you had to see past the illusions. You see the moon card? You had to see past the illusions. You had to see past what looked a certain way, but underneath the surface, it was something completely different. And you now have been able to see that. You now have been able to see what it really truly was, or who this person truly was, or who you are deep down inside. And because of that, you're moving into wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Your cup run is full. This is coming in very quickly. This 8 of Wands, there is an event, there is something coming, something that you've been waiting on, and it's coming in very, very quickly, okay? And this is going to feel like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to me. I can't believe this is happening for me, is what I'm saying. I can't believe that I went, and I can't believe where I'm standing right now. Like a couple months ago, it looked like this, and now I'm here. That's the type of energy that this is bringing, okay? And it's because you were able to see past what you thought at one point was one thing, and you were able to see past and realize that it was another, okay? And now you're walking. This is a whole new adventure. Knight of Wands, this is a whole new adventure. This is traveling again. You're going to be traveling. This is also purchasing a new home, or having a new home, or maybe like remodeling your home. I'm seeing remodeling your home, but this is also like adventures. I'm seeing like zip lines. I'm seeing the beach. I'm seeing a cruise. I'm also seeing like plans being made for the summer, like a group trip. Okay, take what resonates. This is a collective reading. It's not for everybody. If you want a personal reading, link is in my bio. But yeah, this is like traveling, going off into adventures, things that you've always wanted to do. That's what that 9 of Cups energy is. Things that you've always wanted to do, okay, that you've always wished to do, but you always thought like, man, maybe I can't do that right now, or maybe it's not the time. But this is the time. This is the time of overflowing joy, abundance, happiness. This is the time for you to live out what you've always wanted to live, and Spirit is making it happen because you made it happen for yourself. You went ahead and you moved past all the cycles, okay? You noticed the patterns and you cut them short. You literally are the generational cycle breaker. You broke certain patterns that were like underneath the surface. You broke them. You made things different. And now you are experiencing something totally different. You are experiencing the rewards of being able to do what you did, because it wasn't always easy. It wasn't something that was always, you had to remain determined. You had to remain 100% focused on you, on your own passions, on your own purpose, on your own path. It wasn't always easy, okay? And it wasn't easy at all because you were in your mind a lot. You felt like you were stuck. You felt like nothing was really working, like, you know, like everything was so quiet. You're not really being heard, but you still were focusing. Even though all of that was going on in your head, all of that was going on all around you, you were still focused and determined on your path, on what you wanted to see. You were like, I just need to see this through. I just need to see this through. And you went ahead and you broke the cycles. You stopped carrying, okay? You stopped carrying everybody else's burdens. You stopped carrying everybody else's weight. You stopped carrying everything that everybody wanted you to carry for them, and you started carrying yourself, okay? You stopped being indecisive. You stopped procrastinating. You stopped allowing yourself to be like, I don't feel like I can do that. You kept sitting there in this confusion, in this overthinking, and eventually you just stopped. You just stopped and you moved on to another way of being. You moved on to another way of being, and that is what's giving you this successful energy. 1111, as I said, that this literal magic, like divine miracle energy, to where you're going to be able to step into things that you only once dreamed of. This is a whole new pathway. Cruises, very significant. This is victory. This is success. This is prosperity. This is you, okay, on a very prosperous path, because you're taking the leap of faith, and you know deep down that no matter how crazy it looked, you still made the decision. You still decided on you. You still made the choice, and you were always the number one choice. And that is why you are now stepping into this timeline, okay? So this full moon for you is literally pinpointing what else is maybe around you, maybe in your mind, your like leftover mindset, what else you can go ahead and leave behind as you continue to move forward. It's also showing you where it is that you need to have this emotional stability and move forward from more, okay, confirmation, from more groundedness, okay, from emotional stability, what it is that you can continue to put in place so that your emotions are more grounded, right? Your daily life is more, so, you know, you're more supported. You feel your nervous system, everything is like more chill, and you're able to actually move from a place of calm, of peace, instead of chaos, right? Because that is what helps you to continue to create, continue to manifest, continue to move on into this life, into this path that you actually want to see. It's what's helping you create more of what you want to see. It's what's helping you move forward more determined, okay? More determined, more willingly. It's what's helping you make decisions from a more grounded space, okay? Instead of decisions of how you used to make it, which were all over the place, and well, I guess this will work, and that's that indecision that I was telling you about. That's that indecision, that overthinking, that was left behind, and now you're moving more intentional, okay? You also had to leave behind heartache, grief, being backstabbed, being like just, you know, breath, breathe, ground yourself, meditate, continue to focus on your grounding, okay? On grounding yourself, your emotions, your mental, everything. I'm being told to let you know to just continue to ground yourself and focus on yourself. You are the main focus here. You have been hurt. You have been betrayed. You have been backstabbed, okay? And Spirit wanted you to go ahead and fully heal from that 100%. Not just go ahead and say, hey, I healed, but you didn't actually do what you needed to do and go through the motions of it, right? This time around, you really were able to feel it, to heal it. It wasn't something that you just went ahead and you just said, hey, okay, I'm healed, I'm good, I'm out. No, you had to actually go through the motions, and you did. You did. And along the way, you found out a lot of things about yourself, because you were able to go ahead and know more about you. Like, you know, like, why did that hurt me, or why do I react this way, or why do I do with the things that I do, why do I think this way, why do I engage this way, you get what I'm saying? You were able to go more deep within, and now you have this knowledge of yourself, spiritually, mentally, physically, even financially. You have this peace, this calm, okay, this peace, this calm, this tranquility, and you can actually look back at what hurt you and continue to move on, okay, from a grounded space, because you have actually been able to fully heal and transform yourself into a completely different person. You already know that there is nothing but good news here for you. Everything works out in your favor, and it is going to continue to do so, because you are moving now in a mentality, okay, where you haven't before. So therefore, since you haven't moved in this mentality before, you're going to experience things that you haven't experienced before. Like I said, it's going to be something to where you're going to look around you and be like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, I always thought about it, I dreamt about it, I prayed about it, I manifested it, I wrote it down, and I'm here. That's the reaction that I keep hearing and I keep feeling. And Spirit wants you to remain grounded, remain emotionally stable, your nervous system calm, at peace, just knowing that it all works out for you, just knowing that absolutely everything that you set out to create and to manifest is already yours. And that is what Spirit wants you to move on. Everything that is being revealed and everything that is being removed, either by Spirit or by itself, because sometimes the trash takes out itself, okay? So whoever is not responding to you, whoever is ghosting you, whoever has left you on red, whatever, just don't worry about it. Continue to move. You are the main focus right now, okay? You are the main attraction. You are the main character right now. Nothing else matters, okay? So move as such. I love you guys. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Like always, if you want a personal reading more catered to you, go ahead and book a personal reading in the link in my bio. I cannot speak today, okay? And also, I have a new reading, okay? I have a new reading that it's called Seeing Through the Mask. And this reading is more catered to noticing patterns, toxic patterns, narcissistic behaviors. And this reading uncovers certain situations and scenarios where you might feel like something is off about someone else or a situation that you're in. And I help you through tarot. I help you uncover what it is that we need to see beyond the patterns, okay? So seeing through the mask, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Follow me on all socials at the Boho Priestess. I share all of my life events and everything. I even go live on TikTok, so follow me on there, okay? I love you guys. See you next one. Bye. See you in the next one. Bye.